Lexie Hull's mom Jam Hull gets 100% real on 6-zone, guards hustle ahead of 2025 season with Caitlin Clark's favor. Lexie Hull's mom, Jam Hull, hailed the favor guards' hustle plays on the offensive glass on the Caitlin Clark-led team. Despite a relatively small 6'1" frame, Hull was a menace with her rebounding ability during the 2024 WNBA season for Indiana. Despite playing only 484 minutes, Hull tallied 25 offensive rebounds. Hull's mother, Jane, revisited the old appreciation post for her daughter with a tweet on Thursday. Jane wrote a special message, saying, "Love this. Oldie but a goodie. Shots might not fall, but will Lexie Hull always work hard every moment on the court? Let's go Indiana favor. Season 2025 loading. Every team needs a player who can make the dirty place and support the stars. Hull carried that role for Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aliyah Boston last year. It was critical to their success as a top 3 offense. Hull also had a career year from 3 after making 47.1% of her shots from deep in 34 games. She ranked second in the league. Lexie Hull will have a similar role next year, with the Fever boasting a stacked roster after acquiring Duana Bonner, Natasha Howard, and Sophie Cunningham. Lexie Hull makes feelings known on second season with Caitlin Clark and Fever. The Indiana Fever went from playoff hopefuls to contender status in a year after making major offseason signings. They did so while retaining 4 key pieces from last year, including Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Aliyah Boston, and Lexie Hull. Hull wasn't among the stars of the team then or now. However, her presence is as crucial as it gets on a star-studded roster. Hull made her feelings known about the team's ceiling during an appearance on the Locked On Women's podcast, saying, "Hull is confident about the team's prospects, citing their off-season moves." On the same podcast, Hull said everyone was excited about the changes in leadership coming their way with coach Stephanie White and the likes of Bonner and Howard. The Fever were comparatively young last season, with Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aliyah Boston as the team's leaders. While they remain their best players, the Fever have added more vocal locker room personalities to guide this young core in the playoffs. Lexie Hull and co. made the playoffs last year despite a 1-9 season start. However, they fell short in the first round against Coach White's former team, the Connecticut Sun, which also had Duana Bonner. Indiana got swept within 0-2 losses.